Come for a ride with me. We're taking a ride through America's Mother Road, where millions of Americans have gotten their kicks over on Route 66. How's it going, guys? This is Mitchell from Rick Steves Europe. Mitchell Travels. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important and talked about roads in pop culture, the legendary Route 66. So today we're going to be covering the second half of Route 66, so basically from Amarillo, Texas to Los Angeles, California. I guess it could be the first half if you live on the West Coast. Who gives a fuck? As usual, I'm gonna tell you where to stay, what to eat, but don't expect many places to go out because Route 66 is not exactly known for its nightlife. Okay, so a couple things you need to know about Route 66. It's not one long continuous road. In fact, it's been broken apart into a few different stretches, and I-40 actually parallels most of Route 66. In fact, it's nearly impossible to drive solely on Route 66, as you're gonna have to hop on and hop off of I-40. My first tip, have your Google Maps ready and highlight stretches that you actually want to drive on Route 66. So now that we got that out of the way, which cities and hotels will you be staying in? Based on attractions between Amarillo and Los Angeles, you should stay in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, Williams, Arizona. All right, so where are you gonna stay in Albuquerque? You're gonna stay in the Old Town because that's where everything is, and you're gonna stay at the Econo Lodge right there in the Old Town. It's modern, it's convenient, and it's dirt cheap. So while you're there, check out the Old Town Plaza and the church, and I suggest that you go eat at the Church Street Cafe and get yourself some huevos rancheros, or really whatever you like, the portions are huge. Time to go to Flagstaff. You're gonna stay in the Hotel Aspen Inn, again, close to the Old Town. It's actually a surprisingly modern hotel and very affordable. Flagstaff is actually located by the Kaibab National Forest, so it has tons of great camping and tons of great hiking and any kind of outdoor activity that you would really want. It's picturesque, it feels like a ski town, and it's an all-around must-visit on Route 66. All right, we're going 40 minutes westbound to Williams, Arizona. Honestly, just stay at a Motel 6, there's like 2 in town. But when you're there, you need to eat at Old Smokey's restaurant, especially for breakfast. So let's get to what makes Route 66 awesome. The shops, the photo ops, the road markers, the signs, everything else you could imagine. Let's start with the cutesy gift shops. The best Route 66 shops will be in Arizona, specifically in Williams, in Fork, and in Seligman. You'll also find a huge Route 66 museum at Kingman, Arizona, which is close to the California border. Okay, so let's talk about photo ops with those beautiful Route 66 signs and road markers. The road signs are actually kind of easy to find. It's the road markers that are painted on Route 66 that are actually quite difficult. But I know where to find them. You can find them in Seligman and Kingman, Arizona, as well as a plethora of them painted on the roads on California's Route 66 in between the Mojave Desert and Joshua Tree National Park. But here's a tip for that Route 66 photo op. The longest stretch of uninterrupted Route 66 is actually between Fork, Arizona and Kingman, Arizona. But please be warned, this is a road that's not as well kept as I-40, so watch out for them tires. Here's another tip, just the tip. California's stretch of Route 66 between the border with Arizona and Barstow is pretty dangerous. And this is due to the fact that it can be extremely hot, the roads are in terrible condition, and it is devoid of any sort of form of life. Shit, not even a damn lizard lives there. But that said, when you're on the Cali 66, go to Newberry Springs and go to the Bagdad Cafe. It's really scenic, and they got a mean Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Have I covered everything? No, there's one last thing. This is my final and most important tip. Buy a Navajo tomahawk and a gas pump. So one of the main reasons I drove Route 66 was to see this one place. It has mysticism beyond words and is absolutely breathtaking. You're staying in either Williams or in Flagstaff, take the drive over to Monument Valley, Utah. It's on the border with Arizona and Utah. If you want the ultimate photo op, as well as a soul-cleansing hike or experience, go to Monument Valley and watch the sun set. Just so beautiful. So there you have it, compadres. You're ready to take on America's Mother Road. So if you like what you've seen, please subscribe below. And do not forget to follow my treks and journeys on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll catch you guys on the next one.